raise your glasses. This is the first time, probably not the first time, but we're going to do this all weekend. Cheers!
We are in Boston. We are visiting Fenway Park right now, and our goal is to go to Newbury Street and Sweet Cheeks for lunch, which is Tiffany Faison's restaurant. And then our plan later this afternoon is to go up to, I believe it's the North End, to visit, what is it called? The hall?
The market.
The market. And go see some historical stuff and get Italian for dinner. Here's Fenway Park. It's giving me very dead Wrigley Field, but like everything's closed right now.
Yeah. It's like the party was last night.
It's a beautiful day though.
It's gorgeous.
All right, so we went to Fenway Park and it was quiet because I think it was so early, and obviously it's not a game or anything like that, so it was quite dead. A lot of people were taking tours. We went to the gift shop. So then we made our way to Sweet Cheeks Barbecue, which is Tiffany Faison's barbecue joint, like Texas smoked barbecue. And that was really good. That was the one thing that I wanted to do on this whole trip. I'm a huge fan of hers. Everyone said to try the biscuit, which was absolutely delicious. The butter was absolutely sweet and made it. And then we went to Newbury Street, which is supposed to be like really cute for shopping. We didn't end up stopping anywhere, mostly just because, well, we did. I lied. We went to TJ Maxx, but didn't buy anything. It was just, don't need anything, but it was a cute atmosphere. I bet it's a really great place to stop and grab a bite to eat, maybe lunch, had we not had Sweet Cheeks. And now we are walking through the garden. So this is the Boston Public Gardens, and I guess there's swan boats around here that are a big deal. I haven't seen them. I'm not sure if we're in the off season. We're right there on the cusp with fall. And we are going to the Cheers bar. So I never watched Cheers, but my mom wanted to go. So that is what we are doing next. All right, so we are back in the room. It's actually pretty early. It's only 7, but we are exhausted. So we did go to the Cheers bar. It was extremely packed, and I don't know if I'd say it was worth it because I didn't watch it, but what about you?
What was that?
The Cheers bar, was it worth it for you?
No.
She said no. So my mom, who actually watched Cheers, also agrees. But that being said, it was an experience and the beer was really good. I had a blueberry beer. Afterwards, we went to Faneuil Hall, which is a mixed marketplace with a variety of food and different shops. Had we not eaten so close to it, it might have been more exciting, but I think because we weren't hungry, it was just kind of not a win. But that being said, I would have loved it had we been hungry. And then after that, we kind of had time to kill, so we went up to the waterfront, and then we went to the Paul Revere home, where we couldn't video in the inside, but it was, I don't know, old, historic. He had 16 children. That was my biggest takeaway. And I
With
also...
2 wives.
With two wives. Still 16 children. Only 11 made it. A lot of them died in their younger years, but all that to be said, I realized as a history minor, I do not know much about Paul Revere or anything like that. And then we finished our night at Mar. I had a lobster pasta, very fresh lobster, but we're tired. We're closing up the night. We're gonna have some cannolis from Bova's Bakery, and we will see you tomorrow. So it is day 2 of Boston. Do as the Bostonians do. Got myself some Dunkin', even though I'm more of a Starbucks girl, but we won't tell anyone that. So today is really just about getting on the ship. Our on-ship time is 3. It is about 10-ish right now. We're in the Boston Commons, so gardens. We get on the ship a little bit later, so really today is just about hanging out. I think the big goal of the day is getting clam chowder. But so far it's super pretty. A lot of great parks here, but we're really just scratching the surface. So that's it for now. On our way to the market when we came across the oldest tavern in America, supposedly. I Googled it and jury is out. They say that there's one in Rhode Island that opened earlier, but this one is the most continuous running, so caveat there. It's really cute inside. I love the history behind it. We had a really good blueberry ale. Okay, so we are in the North End Park, making our way to more cannoli. We did give the Faneuil. We gave it another shot, Faneuil Quincy Market, and I'm so glad we did. That was the best meal of the trip so far, was so good. The hot buttered lobster roll. It was from one of the vendors there. The clam chowder was it was good, but it wasn't as good as the lobster roll. It was like garlicky and really, really good. So now it's on our way to cannoli, and then honestly back to the ship and get our real party started.
Get our cruise groove on.
All right, so we're still here in the park, still sitting. We discovered that our ship is delayed in boarding, and so we're even more casual. So we're gonna get cannolis, but not quite yet. And so I figured I'd talk a little bit about my thoughts on Boston. Feel free to weigh in, Mom. So far, I think, well, first of all, where we stayed was not ideal. We were right in like the medical district. We were across from Tufts. And so it was not the best hotel. I wouldn't stay there again. It was fine for what it was. If I come back, it would be a very different location. Just is what it is. As far as the city itself, it's super walkable. I've experienced nothing but like friendly, good people, but I've heard a few say that there are some rude people. Talked to, the taxi driver. We did have to go to Verizon. So that was part of the day too. Asked them like what they would do here, and they said it's a great place for history, but they don't really do that. So the locals, I just thought that was interesting. We saw a few spots on the Freedom Trail, but just here and there, but we really didn't invest in that. I personally get just as much enjoyment going to the tavern or seeing Paul Revere's house, like actually living and experiencing it versus just looking at a building. So there's that. There's a lot of history here if you're a history lover. We also talked about how it's really good if you enjoy food, especially Italian food. Like, I love North End. It's probably one of my favorite parts of this trip just because I love Italian food. The ratio of Italian food, restaurants, cannolis, bakeries, it's just like stop after stop after stop of really legit places where you could eat. I would love to go back and see more. It's a good city. Definitely quieter than I thought, although I will say it's much louder today now that it's almost the weekend. I think maybe it was just the time that we visited. All in all, a cute city, a city that I think you could reasonably do in a weekend. I would come back, and I enjoyed it. It was an approachable city. Oh, look, we got blankets. It was a gift. Mom?
Cool. Very cool.
2 beds, little sitting area. Let's see. Oh, we actually get a view right now. Ooh. It is a small bathroom compared to the last ship, I will say that. All right, we made it. We are in Boston Port. The process to get on was so seamless. They were saying that everyone kind of came early, and so it got congested much earlier on in the day. We literally just walked on the ship, which was nothing that I was expecting. I was telling my mom, like, it's gonna be about an hour, it's gonna be a cluster. Our room was already ready, our luggage was already there. I mean, it's been completely seamless, and it's a gorgeous day. And we're gonna go to the party. We're already unloaded and everything. I was telling my mom, I was joking, when I travel with Brandon, I get all the shelves, I get all of the hangers. He just kind of stays out of his suitcase, so I do have to share. The room does feel a little bit smaller, and I'm not sure if that's just because I'm sharing, the beds have been split, or if it's the ship, but TBD. I'm gonna go explore the ship shortly.
Follow the tide. One night that we rise, make me sing, justify. Follow the tide. Tell me that I will guide you, give me alibi.
saw you all. It's autumn in New England. It's autumn in Canada. We have an incredible lineup of chefs, and we can't wait to spend the next 4 days with you. Without further ado, some of us are going to say a couple words. We're really excited. We want to get to the music. There's some really special surprises. Party 8, we'll see a couple words.
Let's party!
Wow, I didn't have that one on my bingo card tonight.
You know, guys, seriously, we really appreciate you all coming out. It's so fun to be with a group of people who don't mind talking about food 24/7. A dream come true. So happy to be here with you guys. And truly, enjoy your time, have fun, okay?
Don't fall overboard. Listen, me and a microphone is sometimes a bad idea. But I only got one thing to say. You know where you are! You're on the 7th wave doing an edition! You're gonna die! We're not gonna die. We are going to have a wonderfully delicious 4 days together. I promise you that. And I'm gonna tell you this. I just opened up a brand new restaurant 4 days ago. Pretty much Shop House, Hackensack, New Jersey. And all these chefs know I should probably be there, but I'm gonna tell you something. There is no place else I'd rather be right now with all of you. So do me a favor. Just keep feeding us this electrifying energy, and we'll give it right back to you for the next 4 days. We love you, and we appreciate you.